Good morning, everybody. I would like to entitle this Things I Want to Talk About. The shocking things happening. Now, pretty soon I'm going to have to go back to work, so I've had a little bit of time off. What should we start with? The man setting a woman on fire on a Chicago commuter train? And I said Chicago, didn't I? I don't know. I should say Chicago. It sounds English. I don't know. Folks, it's very interesting, the man that stabbed the lady on the train. He was talking to his sister on the phone from the jail, and he said they put materials into me. I didn't even know this woman. It's the materials they put into me. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know, but as drugs proliferate and every substance is legalized, watch society unravel. I don't mind people that just want to ban alcohol entirely, but if we're going to ban alcohol entirely, let's ban pot and let's ban psychoactive drugs, including big pharma drugs that seem to be doing more harm than good. Let's move on. A lady stealing lots of money from a relief fund that was meant to help COVID people, sufferers of COVID. The reason why people do these things is because they've seen other people get away with it. And they think they can do the same. Turn the page. I'm alarmed. I'm very alarmed that conservatives and Republicans would be anti-Semitic, because I've said this before and it's beginning to be a little bit redundant. I had grandparents who emigrated from Eastern Europe, and they were not fans of God's chosen people. They were not fans. And who are they fans of? It begins with an H. And this person, this social media person who just came out of nowhere, Nick Fuentes, does Fuentes mean fire? He looks as white as the next person. I'm sorry, he looks whiter than I do, and I'm German, American, supposedly some gypsy mixed. So, it only took a few clips. And he says, actually, Hitler's great, and he's chuckling, and it's just so demonic and so evil. You don't joke about somebody who's a mass murderer. And another thing I learned recently, we know about IBM and the punch cards. Interesting, because I watched the science show that comes on. Of course, they always edit the facts conveniently. IBM was very instrumental in rounding up the Jews. In Hitler's time, they didn't have a good bookkeeping system or whatever, a filing system. But if you put in the punch card will, the computer system will spit out the answer. Oh, here are the Jews. Here are all their relatives. Go and round them up. It was very efficient. IBM, International Business Machines. Whoa. I mean, I have to say, my father, of course, his parents were the immigrants. He admired Hitler in terms of well, he had such great speaking abilities and blah, 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 but he also destroyed Germany. Yeah, at first it was working, and then it's like a rocket that launches and it just takes a nosedive. Absolutely destroyed and decimated Germany, and he misled them. And I believe he was really demon possessed. And for anybody to ever say that they would admire somebody like that knows better. My grandparents maybe didn't know better. Perhaps my father was biased. In fact, he was, because of his own parents' attitude. This horrible thing. You know, I've watched many episodes of Through the Bible with Les Feldick. And I'm not saying he's 100% correct about everything, but you get some really good insights. There is no way you can read the Bible and not realize that the Jews are God's chosen people. Now, Les Feldick says terrestrially they're going to be blessed, and we Christians, we're going to be blessed in heaven. I really don't think he's 100% correct about that, because I think we become integrated into Abraham's tribe through our faith in the sacrifice of Jesus Christ on the cross. So I'm not saying I'm a Jew and you're not. What are these people about saying I'm the real Jew? The real Jews aren't really Jews. That's nutty. It's nutty. Or the Jews in Israel today aren't really the Jews. That's nutty. I don't know what Mama Squirrel been feeding ya. Well, if you read the Bible, you know that God had a covenant with Abraham, and Abraham became the father of the Jewish people. Why should the Gentiles be jealous? God has given us wonderful promises as well. And then there are those people that reject both Judaism and Christianity. They abjectly reject it. And that could be communists, and it could be people of a different religion. I guess that's all I wanted to say today. Why would you be a fan of this person? You don't have like a little common sense bird on your shoulder? Thank you for listening. Goodbye.